I'm in a woodland, and it's a beautiful woodland, and it's on a cliff that overlooks the sea, so you might at times be able to hear these really gorgeous waves crashing against the shore. It's a sunny January day. It's quite cold. Next to me is a lovely holly tree. Behind me is a lovely pine tree. So if you watch my videos, you probably know I'm in the woods quite a lot because I love being around trees, and at all times of the year I think they give such a sense of well-being for us. I love winter because you see the shapes of the trees that have lost their leaves, and all of them are really different to each other, and you see little buds that are waiting for the leaves to come out when it gets to spring. But the evergreen trees have a sense of ongoing life because they contain those green leaves and needles throughout the winter. And you see the holly, still got a leaf there. I just sat on some right now. I was going to sit down and make the video. I was like, oh, I better not sit there. So I just crouched down instead. So they're really, really lovely. There's a lot of medicine within the evergreen trees. So these trees that symbolise everlasting life, and this is recognised throughout time, different cultures. Hope, renewal, strength, life ongoing. You can imagine being in winter in a place that was just snow, and you're trying to survive, and then you've got these tall spruces and pines, and you've got this greenery, and you knew within them there was food and medicine. And in our world today, where we have 24-hour supermarkets and technology and most of what we need most of the time, we forget that actually these are food sources, or different elements of medicinal healing or strength was really important, because the winter was always about retreating and keeping yourself strong and warm and survive until the spring and the new life came back and the plants grew up back through the earth. So the evergreens imparted that strength towards us, and I think they still do. The different trees, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I've done a video about pine and cypress and redwood. The pine, for well-being, is an amazing tree for cleansing out negative energy. The tree holds many medicinal qualities. You can put the pine needles into tea full of vitamin C and help your immune system. The pollen is healing. The inner cambium can be eaten. The resin helps wound healing. The tree has expectorant qualities, helps shift what is not needed out of the lungs. It's antimicrobial. The trees clean the air. So when you're out here with the trees, they're cleaning the air for you as you breathe it. And not cleaning it for you, they're just cleaning it. That's what they do. And they lower your stress levels. Trees, you've heard of forest bathing. It's just really about being here. There's no art to it. You just go out and be in the woods. And you're breathing those chemicals. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial. They're really good for balancing out everything in our body. Just being on the earth right now is helping to balance out what's in my body and bring more health in my being. Think about the cypress tree. The cypress tree is associated with long life. It's a tree of light, very sacred. Taoists thought that chewing on a bit of resin from the cypress tree gave you the power that was within the tree, It's a very strong wood, and it's associated with like protection and calming and, calming anxiety down. It's a very spiritual tree. Likewise, the cedar, nurturing, protective, helps to just give a sense of spiritual protection around you. The cypress would be antispasmodic. It was really good for calming down muscle spasms and good for the skin. And was antibacterial, antimicrobial. There's a similarity between a lot of these evergreens. The holly wouldn't maybe make you sick, but the holly tree itself is a tree that we work with for its spiritual healing properties, bringing us into a source of unconditional love. It's incredible. The redwoods, if ever you sat with a redwood, they are incredible. They really, really ground you, and they are so spiritual as trees. I mean, they grow something like 350 feet tall. They're so beautiful, and they remind us of the need of spirituality as well. That need that not everything is material. We are sacred. We are spirit, and that's wonderful. The yews, even though the yew is toxic, there's been a cancer treatment created out of the yew tree, and they give you warrior strength. If you need warrior strength, go and sit with the yew tree, put your back against the tree and just feel that. Oh, it's just making me feel beautiful just being here, because the trees are just so wonderful. And that is a case of what it is really about. I put evergreens in my house, some evergreen branches throughout the solstice period, and I just liked having them around, the smell, the scent of it. It was really lovely. I think about when I'm around certain trees like spruce trees, they create food, creation and the pollen, and you might eat the flowers, the cones and the shoots and the inner bark. People of the past seem to know a lot about this, and I've taught myself over the years how to be with the trees and how to use what I need, but also to be respectfully with them. It's really in bad luck to cut down a holly tree. They're very protective trees. So it's an element of just being with them and working with them. And just coming out here gives you that sense of strength. The sun's going a little bit now. I can feel the clouds coming over and it's getting cold. But if you need a sense of extra strength and well-being, it just means coming out here, listening, looking, being, and letting it all absorb into you. I wish you a lovely winter. I will catch you again soon, and take care. Bye.